Hi Naman.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Naman. Welcome to CATway once again.
Thank
So
you, sir.
Naman, converted I am Kozhikode, I am Mumbai and various other colleges. What are your emotions अभी के लिए?
So, firstly, I feel it feels very happy to convert my top calls. I still remember the day I got my percentile, and I contacted you, and you told me that being a gem candidate, I won't get too much Blackie calls, so I'll be having very limited calls. So it gave me a sense of frustration, and I was very nervous at that point that I'll be getting a very few chances at top institutions. But the way you assured me that we'll be converting our top college, and now converting a top college, I feel really happy.
So let's start from the scratch so can you introduce yourself a bit?
Sure, sir. So my name is Naman Nema, and I'm from Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh.
Mhm.
I've done my undergrad in computer science engineering, and getting interested in finance from my family business background. I've also completed the two levels of CFA program. Then I scored 99.60 percentile in CAT 2024.
Okay. So since you are a 99.6 plus percentile in CAT, can you suggest the aspirants what all they should follow in various sections like Quant, DILR as well as VARC?
Sure, sir. So, firstly, CAT is a very aptitude-based exam. It doesn't test a lot of intellect and all. So, the first thing that I believe it tests is the subject matter knowledge, your practice, and your ability to deliver under pressure. Because these are the things if a candidate is good with, he'll be doing good in the CAT exam. The first section, VARC, basically tests the candidate's ability to read and comprehend something completely new. So you should be reading a lot. What I used to do was in the 3 months that I had to prepare for CAT, I used to read Aeon Essays and the Hindu Daily, the editorial section, and for 1.5, 2 hours, and that made me habitual to read long and boring things, and so it did not bore you in the exam. Basically, you have to read and understand what the author is trying to say, what is his argument, and then you have to read the question and the options. And in the options, you have to eliminate the wrong ones because all the options look very close to each other.
Mhm.
Then coming to the DILR section, it basically tests mathematical puzzles, and I think the only way to crack this section is timed practice. You have to practice the sets in a timed way, and anyone who is going to score a 99 plus in this section is someone who can crack a set in 10 to 12 minutes. So you must try to solve at least 2 to 4 sets every day at your home in a timed manner. And and the quant section basically tests your arithmetic and mathematical skills. And someone who is an engineer and who was good with his maths in class 9th and 10th will find this section very easy. So it's practice.
Exam happened, results came, the dashboard reflected a 99.6. What were the emotions at that point of time?
Sir, I was very happy at that point, and honestly, I felt very lucky
Mhm.
because during my preparation days, I had a feeling that I'll be doing good. I'll be scoring a 98.5 or 98 plus. But honestly, 99.5 plus I never expected. I had a feeling that if day will be good, I will be crossing 99. But 99.5 plus was something that was unexpected.
Mhm.
So everyone around me was very happy, and
And then the transition towards GDPI started. How did you come to know about CATway?
Sir, actually, I was not aware about the entire MBA admission process because since I was very kind of late to it, I just had 3 months to prepare for CAT and I did
Mhm.
not look beyond the CAT exam too much. But as soon as I encountered that now there will be a GDPI phase, I started researching on Telegram, on Reddit, on LinkedIn, and all. As a lot of seniors, then I came across, I think, one Reddit post or a Telegram group where I got to know about CATway. And the only thing that I found great was the unlimited number of mock interviews CATway provide. And that was something that was totally a plus point for me because I didn't sit for my college placement, so I was not very aware about the interview thing. I had not very exposure to it, so I enrolled in CATway straight away. and then I met you, and my entire GDPI performance credit goes to you.
Okay. So since you have seen the culture of CATway since long now, I can say 5 or 6 months or more than that. So how is it according to you from the student's perspective?
Sir, I think the culture is great because everyone around you is so dedicated and so motivated uh, to give his best that you get inspired simply doing nothing. Because I still remember I was not thinking that interviews, I was not very aware about the weightage of interviews in the final selection criteria. But as I entered CATway, I saw people with 99.95.94 percentile working so hard for the interview that it immediately hit me that if they are working so hard, who am I to undermine the weightage of an interview? So I started working very hard. I started reading newspapers and those mock interviews, mock GDPI sessions, and they were totally game changer. The community effect that happens at CATway is something that's great.
Okay. So you saw all these things, then you went on for the actual interviews. You must have prepared some of the things about yourself. What do you think? What worked for you in actual interviews?
Sir, I think my firstly practice, like the basic questions that in every interviewer asks, like why MBA and all. It was so much practice, so much polished by you that they landed good. And the other thing that I think is worked was my CFA level 2 certification because it was a kind of a immediate validation that improved my
Interesting.
candidature.
All right. So on that basis, if I'll ask you to rate Catway on a scale of 10, what will your rating be?
So definitely a 10. I think there is no way I can even deduct a 0.1% because CATway gave me something that I needed at that point. That kind of practice and that kind of mentorship. Like you were always a call away, whether at midnight or at 6 in the morning. I still remember I've talked to you before some of my interviews in the 6
Yeah,
and 7 in the morning.
I remember that.
So I think it has these things are, I mean, I can't place a value to it. They are invaluable.
So any success mantra that you would love to pass on to your juniors?
Uh, so I think the only thing to crack this entire process is practice.
Mhm.
CAT exam demands a lot of practice, and in similar way, interview also demands practice and clarity about your future goals and why you want to do an MBA. Because I think the why MBA question that is often taught is a game changer in any interview. The interviewer immediately recognizes whether you have any long-term goal or you are just here for the yes.
Okay, all right. So what next, Naman? What's the next plan? Engineering
Sir,
done, MBA will be done in the next 2 years. What next?
Sir, since I'm entering the PGP finance course of Kozhikode, um, I would look forward to enter the finance industry and work there for at least 5 to 10 years. Then I'll think I'll make a decision whether I want to work in this industry in the long term or join back at my family business because that's what something I started with and I want to explore the entire spectrum and then make a decision where I want to be.
All right. All the best, Naman, for future endeavors. Catway is really proud to have students like you. All the best for
Thank you so
future.
much, sir. Thank you, sir.